Hey guys, so I want to jump up here really quickly and make another quick video. In this particular video, I wanted to talk about this really cool website that I came across about a year ago called slavevoyages.org. There's a lot of great information up there that tells you about the slaves who were on the cargo ships, the slave ship owners, the slave ship names, different documents and information like that. But one thing that I wanted to point out is that I found a really cool connection between that website and this Bible scripture, 2 Chronicles 7:14, that says, "If my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land." And so we love singing that in the church. We love quoting that, and that is a great scripture. It's really great, spiritually edifying. But the thing I didn't understand was called by my name. And so as a Christian, I grew up as a Christian, identifying as a Christian, and I didn't understand what that meant, because I always knew that the names for God, Elohim, was God and Jesus, or Jesus Christ. I didn't know anything about Hebrew. I didn't know anything about the Hebrew names. I mean, nothing at all. Really, completely no understanding at all. And so when I read that scripture, I didn't know what that meant, but I would just kind of skip over and say, oh, okay, whatever. But, if we did this, then God would do this for us. And so I found a really cool connection to that scripture on slavevoyages.org, and I want to share it with you guys. Okay guys, so right now I am on the website slavevoyages.org, and I want to share with you how to get to this information that I'm talking about. So once you go to the web page, the home page brings you to this look, and then you can click on Voyages Database, and when you hover over that, you'll see something called Downloads. Once you click on Downloads, it'll bring you to this page that has a lot of different information that you can download into a PDF, or most likely like a Excel file or something like that. So once you get there, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see something called African Names Database. And it says this database contains personal information of 91,491 Africans. Wow. Taken from captured slave ships or from African slave trading sites after 1807. Now mind you, this is about, almost 200 years after the slave trade actually started. Wow. Okay. So anyway, as a result of the British Navy's attempt to suppress the slave trade, it includes name, statute, sex, age, category, country of origin, the name and database ID of the slave vessel involved, year of arrival, and ports of embarkation and disembarkation. And so it just goes on and on and on. So if you click on download, it'll say you can download this African Names Database file, and it brings it into an Excel document. And so once that is open, you can see all these names that have Yah in them. Yama. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I'm sure I am. But you see Yama, you see Enya, you see, let's see if I can find another one. There's a lot of them. Okay. You see, here's an Enya again. You see Yauma. Rather, it's just a lot of different names up here. And so this is great because it allows me to connect to my people, my ancestors, my relatives that were a part of this horrific part of history that oftentimes does not like to be talked about. And if it is, and when it's talked about, it's often talked about in the way of just from the perspective of just reminding you that you're a slave, stay in your place. At least that's my perspective. And so I can see these people, and I can put, I won't just have to know, oh yeah, this happened to somebody. I can see who it happened to. It gives you the age, it gives you where they were from, it gives you their name, and it's just, you feel like, wow, these are my people. I come from somebody on this list, or quite a few people on this list, and I love that aspect about this. And then also, like I said, when you see the Yah, it helps me understand what that scripture means in 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name. I'm Israelite.